W recording. Okay. Great start. I'm gonna leave and come back like really, really quick. Give me 2 seconds, all right? Chat, my water TM is not cold at all. So we have water, the real thing. But I might drink the Diet Coke anyway. Because I am desperate for some carbonation. I don't know. Something about it. Anyway. Let's watch.
An empath.
I am an empath.
I'm an empath.
I'm an empath.
I am an empath.
I am an empath.
It's her. What? That's too quick. That's too
So
quick.
let's go around and say what makes us an empath.
I am an emotional empath, so I can sense people's emotions very quickly from afar.
I feel
Oh,
emotions in my body. I'm like a sponge, so I'll like soak up the people's emotions around me and then throw it back at them.
It's a thermometer. You know how to feel the room. The temperature is very
seem
in your
so
face, and you know how to adjust to it.
Being an empath for me
Not a lot
helps
of people
me
did
with my
this.
work as a mental health advocate.
I think it's a big difference between relating to people's emotions versus feeling. Like anyone can feel what other people are feeling, but it's different to relate and actually feel those emotions for yourself.
I would say that I'm also the type of person to really place myself in another person's shoes, and also I'm a sponge as well. I feel like if I see someone crying, I fight the urge to cry myself.
Well, I'm also on the spectrum, so as an autistic empath, I can sense things very easily, and not only that, it's a blessing and a bit of a curse because it could also lead me to getting possibly taken advantage of.
Me
so.
too. I have the tism also. Yay. Tism buddies.
I have autism also.
Guys, come on.
You too?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
When I heard someone else was on the spectrum,
Look. When people say I have a little bit of the tism as well, it makes... Can I say this? Because we've both... Sammy, we've both talked about this a little bit. How we think that I'm the autistic one. But I never say something like, I got a little bit of the tism. You know, I feel like we always talk about how we have, or at least I have, you know, whatever. I have autistic tendencies, but I don't believe that I don't enjoy the idea of like being in a group of people where some people are like truly in the kind of like communication issue kind of like autism, you know, and I know it's a spectrum, right? But still, it's like crazy. It seems like everybody's... Is this weird to say? It feels like everybody's doing it. Is that crazy? I think that might be a little crazy. I'm sorry. Like everybody wants to be a part of this group all of a sudden.
I felt less alone. As an autistic person, we feel a lot.
And I think too, like we can always tell like how someone walks, like we can feel the weight of their like shoulders literally touching the ground. And so I think watching how someone walks and things like that, like you can definitely feel where they're at. Have you ever done that before?
Like this, or do they walk like this, or like this? I don't know. I've never paid attention to it.
Oh my God, yeah. Can we like try and walk back?
Never paid attention to walking styles. Queen, that's... Never mind.
This is kind of a small space. Usually we'll ask people like, I won't ask them, I'll watch them walk. Essentially, then I'll get a little bit more.
Okay, so fashion show.
All right.
Oh, she's gonna do a catwalk. We're gonna like really do this.
No, just kidding. Should we do
Okay,
music?
okay. That's chill.
I thought it was an interesting strategy. I had never thought about going that method or that way. And I was also like nervous to walk a certain way that I don't know how an empath would walk or not walk.
I don't
It's okay.
I feel like we're
I
really
I
sense
thought.
the curiosity. Oh, we're.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
Okay.
We're good.
You're definitely with us 'cause you walked outside the box.
Girl. Oh my god.
The curiosity. Oh, we're.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
Okay.
We're good.
You're definitely with us 'cause you walked outside the box.
We're good.
You're definitely with us 'cause you.
I'm sorry. What's going on here? What is going on here? I'm not trying to like sit here and say exactly what should happen. She's falling on purpose here. That's not.
It's okay.
I feel like we're really
I
the curiosity.
Any
Oh,
human
we're.
being can just walk,
Okay. I'm good.
and she fucks up twice.
We're good.
You're definitely with.
Hold on. Hold chat. Hold. Oh, no way. Oh. Huge chat. Huge. She caved. Or maybe it's Sam's credit card information. Hold on. Let's check. No, there's no numbers. It's okay. I'm kidding.
Us 'cause you walked outside the box.
Let's go back to the video.
We're good.
You're definitely with us 'cause you walked outside the box.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
One sociopath versus 5 narcissists. This is interesting. Ooh. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's not embarrassing at all. Oh God. Okay, we're good.
Oh,
Anyway, next.
it's okay. You fell gracefully.
We're gonna cut that, right? That's not gonna be on the.
Like I feel like I am able to figure out the way a person's feeling, the way that they're acting, right? I hate saying, "Oh, I'm an empath," because it throws me in the crowd of these people, and I hate that. Can I say that? I I don't know. I like to be seen as my own person and not as not as is it rude to just say this? I don't like being viewed as this kind of person. I just like to think that I can read people quite well. And that's just about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hate her low key.
Surprise,
Allison,
the fall
what
was fake. Ha 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 ha. So I wanted to fall.
am I the Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to say. What the fuck? Am I Oh my god. Hold chat. Sam, show your face. Sorry. Literal dumbass for real.
To see if people would react.
Allison,
so either people would feel
Allison,
empathetic towards me and
I
go,
hate
oh
you.
no, are you okay?
I hate
and like
you.
try
I
to help
hate
me
you.
out.
I hate you.
Or
I hate
people
you.
would
I
giggle
hate you.
because
I'm
they'd
sorry.
feel like the secondhand embarrassment. So I was trying to see like who didn't react at all because that person was probably the odd one out.
No. Pretending to fall and just to see how people react is a sociopathic tendency. Like it's not a tendency, but it's just like, why the fuck? Why am I getting so worked up? Why am I so worked up right now? Holy shit. I literally have no idea. I'm on edge for some reason today, and I don't know why. That's crazy. It's crazy that I saw that, read it like a fucking book, and then she's talking about it like she flaunted it like it's real. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm too good at this shit, and it pisses me off sometimes, I think. It really, really pisses me off.
It seemed like it could have been fake, and I thought, oh, maybe she's the one. I'm not sure. I don't know how to walk.
Yeah, if she claims to be an empath, she's a fucking sociopath. That shit is crazy.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
act like me and we're good.
Am I supposed to pretend to be
Oh, I
confident?
mean, you just be yourself.
Just be
Okay.
yourself.
You got this.
Like you're walking
This
through the house, you're
Oh
going to
my
the
God.
kitchen,
Oh
you're
my
gonna make some food.
Let's talk.
I can't. These people are so.
I do.
I feel that.
I feel like I'm getting judged. No, you're not.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Alright,
Queen! Oh
very
my god!
exciting.
You have a really good walk.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What I noticed.
Like okay. Maybe this is it, right? I judged everybody initially. I picked. We're at 3:37. I picked this girl because she wasn't initially very expressive, and maybe at the end, she is revealed to be this sociopath. However, these three at the bottom really are confusing me. It's kind of like why hold on. Sorry. Okay.
So let's
I just Huh.
Yeah. What I noticed from the walk is a lot of awkwardness. Like Christine had an awkward walk. Cassie had an awkward.
Aaron, you have no idea what you're fucking talking about. I'm sorry. I need to cool down. What the fuck can I do to cool down? I need to cool down. What the fuck are we doing? Hold on. I'm not doing Fall Guys music because that's like the overstimulated one. I'm just like I need to chill out. Okay. Oh no, I don't. Hold on. I was gonna pick the Animal Crossing music, but then it's like too depressing. Cause watch. The first one's gonna be 1 a.m. from Animal Crossing New Leaf. Hold on. Just trust me. I know. Oh my god. God, I can't help myself, can I? Fuck's sake. God damn it. What if I play... Oh my god, alright. I'm sorry. You're gonna see my mood shift in like 3 seconds. Is this music even allowed? I just want to upload it to YouTube. I haven't been... Oh my god, chat. Can we talk about my fucking upload schedule? Holy fuck. It's so bad. My god. Oh my god. I think it's literally been, like, weeks since I've uploaded. But, you know, the one person that watches them just watches them through Twitch, so why does it... I don't know. Sam, if you're seeing this later on and you, I guess it doesn't have to be you requesting it. I'll just upload them. It doesn't matter. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Yeah. So, shit. I still got food. Wow. Chad, I guess now would be a perfect time to debut one of the new scenes. Oh, I guess we don't have to show the words yet. We're just chilling. I guess we can make everybody bigger on the couch, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I gotta skip this song. I used to. Anyway. This is so. There we go. This will work.
can't help but feel like I owe everyone something. What about the people that owe me?
Real. Chat, you want a taste of the most awful playlist I've ever thrown together? Hold on. Yes, you do. Of course you do. Here you go. Not going to show it. I think this is still private, right? Yeah, okay. Whew. And that one, yeah, damn. Jay, y'all ever? Never mind. Why am I being so weird about this? Holy fuck. This is so bad for me, chat. Holy shit. God, I suck at this, dude. Wow, chat. Okay. Alright, I really gave that my best shot, huh? Shit. Okay, okay. Let's try to finish this fuck ass video. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Can't say I'm over that yet, but we'll see, we'll see.
Walk. Allison.
I just maybe this is a really bad coping mechanism. But I just like when I am like slightly not down or slightly down or not feeling it, I just like this is probably my worst tendency, right? I just like wallow in it. I just like sit in it until I get tired of myself. Like I just like do it until I'm literally pissed off at myself or even like no, this is too much. This is too much. Anyway. I love how I put myself back in the room just so we can go back to watching this fucking rage baited ass video.
And just fumbled, so I just noticed that there was a lot going on there. I think Austin was probably the biggest giveaway that he probably was an empath.
What do you guys do for work?
I'm a Lego artist, so I build with Lego. I get to play with Lego all day.
I am actually an artist. I actually make a lot of art designs. As of late, I've been working on some figure drawing and oil painting because I'm currently in college. And outside of that, I also do photography.
Oh, that is so
Yes.
awesome. I work as a social media manager for an oil painter in La Jolla. So it's
so
funny the
cool.
art. Yeah.
Yes.
Mine's very complicated. I work with the public, but like I'm in the public and I do a lot of like journey walks and experiences with people. I'm like an Airbnb host as well as like other things.
So you got the
Photography,
walking on point.
yeah. I mean,
Walk in.
yeah. And then photography would be my little like paint.
I'm a student. I'm in high school still, but senior year, almost done, thank goodness. And then I work at my church just on like the weekends.
I think you can learn a lot from what someone does for work. A lot of creative types
Most of the
seem to be empathetic, so that kind of like threw me off that we were all kind of creative types of people.
Y'all know the movie Inside Out?
Yes.
Yeah, that movie kind of shows some people's indications of like what's their leading emotions. Because if you notice with Riley, her leading emotions were joy and sadness, and then with the eventual movie will be anxiety, which I can relate so much.
Inside Out too.
Yes.
I voted for Veronica at the very beginning just because she was a little
Makes
bit
me
more
feel bad.
quiet.
Her wardrobe is a little bit darker. Her energy was a little
Whether
lower.
she claims
She's
it or
kinda
not,
quiet.
Allison
She
is
seemed a
one.
little bit nervous.
Whether
She
she
was
says
a
it or
little
not, it's
quiet,
Allison.
and everything she responded was not adding up to an extent.
I'm more of a listener. I'm very observant. That's mostly how I'm able to figure out stuff about people. So I think that I probably wasn't talking as much as I should have, and they thought that that was suspicious.
Holy fuck.
You okay?
Okay.
Button device.
Fill out a few sensible
Gotcha.
Who would you say is the most like empathetic person in your life, and how would you say they've influenced you?
Probably my most empathetic person in my life would be my mother, because she's really the only person I mostly have. She's the one that really understood me, especially when winter stage, I'm just not feeling it.
I would say it's probably my bestie Mookie, because like I call him whenever something good happens or whenever something bad happens, and he kind of like matches my energy. So if like something really good is happening, and then he'll be like, oh my God, I'm so excited, and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm excited that you're excited, and then we just kind of build. Like whereas like if something really good happens and I tell my mom, she's like, okay, and I'm like, ah.
Oh, this is really hard. I actually think there's a lack of because of it. Maybe my brother is a little bit, but like what's interesting is because I'm an Airbnb host, like, and I share the space with my guests, I typically get a lot of empaths staying with me because it's not typical that someone would want to live with someone else. And so it's really like my guests, and it's the people that stay with me.
My former pastor was the most empathetic person around me. He's currently deceased, and I opened up to him about a lot of things, and he didn't judge me, and I'm very grateful that I had him in my life.
That's beautiful.
Really is.
I would say that the most empathetic person in my life is definitely my sister. She has grown up with special needs, and I feel like she's just such a people person as well, and she's taught me so much about love, about patience, about, oh, I feel like I'm about to cry, about just so much. So she's definitely the biggest empath in my life, for sure.
She was talking about something emotional, and I was like kind of looking at her eyeballs to see if they were gonna like water up, and I didn't see a lot of watering up, even though she's like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I was like, are you?
What was the most like traumatic thing that happened that you noticed that it brought it out of you even further?
Oh my.
Maybe this is rage bait, and because I was on edge, it really drove me fucking crazy. Allison is just a horrible person. Can I say that? I don't care if I can or not. I'm going to say that. Allison is a horrible person. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I would
don't
say
know.
for me, I had a really bad car accident, like at the end of high school.
Sue me, I don't like
and
her.
My best friend was in like the passenger side with me, and obviously we ended up
Hyperanalyze me. Fuck
leaving
you.
unhurt, and I'm so grateful that that was the case. But I think that made me more empathetic because I did not want anything to happen to her, and also it's also made me appreciate life. You just never know when your last moment.
Being homeless has brought out empathy. Well, I'm not currently homeless, but I was homeless, and that has brought out a lot of empathy in me, and that's why I work with homeless people, because I want them to know that the world has not given up on them. Being homeless shaped me a lot. It actually made me a better person. When I was on the streets, I wanted to help other people that were worse off than me, and that's when I started being an empathetic person.
Yeah, and I was gonna say for me, probably was like when cause usually I go to my mom, but like when she lost her mother or my grandmother, and what was crazy enough, it was in 2019, and that was actually the year I was graduating from high school. Everything turned differently, and especially as, of course, as someone on the spectrum, I probably got more empathetic once I started realizing I kept being taken for granted to the point it was so mind-numbing, and I couldn't help myself out. But I
Chad, I don't know. I don't know. Can I don't know if I'm in the mood for this video. This is like driving me fucking crazy. This talking in circles. Oh my god, I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Okay. Okay. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Oh, holy shit. No, no, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. Just don't watch the first 20 minutes of this.
able to
You didn't miss anything. This video is just hi, by the way. How are you? Are you good? Are you good? This is a video. Can you see the title? I assume you can. Oh, you can't. It's one secret sociopath versus 5 empaths. And it's literally driving me insane. Because all of these people... I'm good. How was work? Did you do anything crazy after testing? Or cycle testing, I mean. You know. It's okay if not, I'm just curious. Wrote a bunch of flow charts. God damn. That's crazy. Okie dokie then. That's wild. Ooh. Well. That's good. That's yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. We are still the same guy. We are still the same guy. I talked about that at the beginning of the video. Oh my god. Oh my god. Should I restart this for you? I'm gonna like, Sammy. I'm gonna tell you right now, as a preface, before you if you watch this back, I like watched the first 5 minutes of this video and got so worked up that I had to like stop and play, like, maybe I think it was for other reasons, but like I just got so worked up by this video because all of them are like fake human beings, it seems. I can't tell. I don't know. Oh my god. Maybe we should just watch this second half and then you'll get plenty, I think. Yes. No, I think you like might be concerned because I was like, I genuinely went crazy. I can't to the point where I had to like, no, I don't. Whatever. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Let's just say that. Okay. All right. Let's continue this video and hopefully I don't break something. Okay?
To help other kids who has more higher levels of whether it's autism or even Down syndrome, to help them out know it's okay.
I think she was just putting on a persona. So I thought she had like some sociopath tendencies. And I just was like, oh, why is she trying to like curate an image around herself? So
These people are driving me crazy.
Although I really liked her story, it just felt like it was somewhat typical non-empath behavior. I voted for her mostly because I just wasn't really feeling it within that round.
Oh, good luck.
Really? She went out?
I feel like
oh my
because
god.
I asked the questions initially, that was probably like why I got voted out. And also when I started explaining.
No shit. No shit. I thought the same thing. Sammy, this is I know you live for this, and I do too. And I hope you're okay with this. This stream started off with major hater energy, and I hope you're okay with that. But I kind of hate all of these people. I can't like, dude, it's literally like the worst for me. I can't stand it. I just can't do it. You know, I want to see who it is so that I can make the conclusion that they're all sociopaths. But I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Anyway.
Stuff about my sister and the traumatic incident, I felt like I was choking up and I felt like I was getting nervous. And so I think that made me think like, okay, I'm probably gonna get voted out.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubts, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Okay, what's your favorite Disney movie?
I would say two, one from Disney, one from Pixar. My Disney would be Big Hero 6, because I can relate with Hero, and for Pixar, I had to give them credit because they got me real good.
Okay.
Turning Red.
Okay.
I hate that fucking movie, bro. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
I felt May's pain deeply, real deeply.
What about you guys?
Oh, it's the Little Mermaid. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you were before.
Oh my god. Don't piss me off.
It's just as soon as I thought, I was like, I love Pocahontas because I cried during Pocahontas. But the Little
What the fuck are we talking about?
Mermaid is also good too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same storyline.
It's very much so.
Mine's Hercules.
Hercules.
The music's so good. So I wanted to know about people's favorite.
Okay, so here's the thing. Either Jubilee is showing us this woman's debriefs because they want us to think she's a sociopath and she's not actually. She is the sociopath. And in fact, she's a psychopath. Sammy, let me show you. Let me show you what she fucking did in an old round. Some guy talked about how walking styles is a way of showing if you're an empath or not. Okay. She pretended to fall so that she could see how others reacted. I can't, like, dude. Okay, watch this shit. Watch this shit.
Oh,
she slips once here. She steps on it on purpose. I'm poking at my fucking screen. She steps at it on purpose so that everybody goes, oh my god.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay.
we're
She
good.
grabs all the fucking attention for herself. Oh my god, right. And then she continues walking, fakes the fall, hits the rim, breaks the shit.
Are you
Everybody
okay?
goes, what the fuck is happening?
Fine.
Okay.
That's not embarrassing at all.
Okay,
Oh, God.
okay.
Okay, we're good.
Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this.
Anyway, next.
It's okay. You fell gracefully.
No.
Right? That's not going to be on the. Yeah. Surprise! The fall was fake.
Psychopath. Psychopath. I can't do it. I can't do it. These people are crazy, Sammy. These people are fucking crazy. Yes, I hate all of them. I hate all of them. I genuinely can't take it. I genuinely can't take it. Oh my god.
But The Little Mermaid is also good too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same.
Like, yes. Oh my god, you get it. Oh my god, you get it. Dude, okay. I know that I'm an introvert, or like that I'm mainly an introvert most of the time. I hate people that act all little and shit when somebody talks to them. I can't stand it. Oh my god. Just be yourself. Oh my god, just be a human being. I'm sorry. I know that that's really strong, and I know that other people have genuine issues with that. But I genuinely don't. Oh my god. It's like, are you telling me to stop or them to stop? Because I could stop. But like, oh my god. It literally. I'm sorry. It just. Oh my god. Like. Oh my god. Dude.
Storyline.
Holy
It's
fucking
very much
rage
so.
Mine's Hercules.
Yeah. Yes.
Hercules.
The
Interesting.
music's so good. So I wanted to know about people's favorite Disney movies specifically,
Yes.
because there are certain Disney movies that just are too emotionally like fufufket. If Lion King's your favorite movie, there is something wrong with you, because when
Girl, you
Simba's
picked
dad
Hercules!
dies and he's like, Papa, wake up, you're like, my heart can't take it.
Okay, I'm really thinking this through. Like, who broke your heart?
Oh God.
And explain like what you felt.
Okay, so I am 31 years old.
Look, you have to. Yes. And Sammy, for the record, you are not those girls. You are 100% not. I don't know if you thought you were, but if you wanted to get Jack to beat the shit out of him as well, more power to you. I would gift you all of my muscle if I could, genuinely. Like you are not that character, and there was not a single second in my brain that I thought that you would be, ever. All right.
And this is
It like. It just pisses me off so much. I just can't do it. I just.
like cringy that I'm saying
We need to finish
this
this
on
video so
Jubilee,
that I can like.
but I'm 31
come
years old
say
and
it
I've
again.
never had a boyfriend.
Wait.
Okay, so I am 31 years old, and this is like cringy that I'm saying this on Jubilee, but I'm 31 years old and I've never had a boyfriend. So there's this saying, and it goes, it is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And
Hold on. Better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. But you were literally saying, did you say that for us to feel bad for you because you're claiming to have never loved at all?
I agree with that, because I would have loved to have a boyfriend, or now that I'm in my 30s, a husband. So yeah, I never got my heart broken in a romantic way, unfortunately. I don't know if that's unfortunate or not.
Kill me!
Yeah.
There's a few family members.
Sorry.
Okay, not.
Oh my god, these people are horrible. These are horrible people.
There's a few family members who I am no longer connected with.
I can't listen to her talk. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Definitely would be love and loss. And so like for me, it was like going through that experience. This person was also
Dude,
so like empathetic. So for her and I, it was like very much like we could feel a lot of what was going on in the world, and I feel like I lost my partner. I asked this also because like there's things that happen afterwards. When you lose someone, or like there's a breakup, or there's some type of trauma.
Aaron?
We have a tie.
Oh boy.
The tie is between Austin and Aaron. So you guys will get 20 seconds each to state your case. Ready, set, go.
I'm an empath because one, I understand emotions completely through everybody.
Yes. Yes. Say it for the people in the back. Oh my god. Dude. Dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's literally the worst ever. And all of these people are like that. Every single one.
Zach also
Dude,
understand.
I just can't. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, I was thinking about this earlier today. Not earlier today, but like, as I was watching this video and when I took that break, I was like, God, I think this is why I couldn't do therapy, because I hate, like, oh my god, that like, what does that have to do with anything? I don't know. I think that was a different kind of topic. But like, holy shit, I would hate to be viewed as this.
Empath through also
I would hate to be viewed as this kind of character, him or the other guy.
And I also
Let's
love
see what he
studying
does.
energies through zodiacs and understanding for them. So that's
Did he just say zodiacs? Oh my god, shut the whole fucking video down.
In silence.
Say, wait, hold on. I want to watch it. I want to see what
My
this guy
only
says.
saying is, in silence, you can still hear words. And so I just think that, I don't know, I think Austin said a lot.
And bro's got a cane. And bro's got a cane. And bro's got a cane. What? Sammy, who are these people?
I was gonna say, Austin said a lot. That's
Who
all I
are
was
these
saying.
people?
I think we were suspicious about Aaron because he seemed too empathetic.
Aaron seemed a little sketch because he didn't echo people's reactions. He just was like very calm, cool, and
That's not how that works.
collected and stuff like that. So I thought maybe it would be him, but I feel so bad.
Oh. God damn it. God damn
We
it.
still love you.
I might have not spoken so much.
This
I
is
wasn't
the most
as
I've
bubbly
ever
as
been
the
rage
others.
baited
It was
ever
easy
on
maybe
these
to have
videos.
me be voted out next.
What the fuck is happening?
Today we embark on a journey
This
to
is
the
an ad.
tranquil oasis of the App Store for Spain, across the nation.
I'd like to continue playing the game.
Holy shit. Oh hell. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Okay. Let me just say this. Let me just say this before the reveal. Okay? This little boy on the left, this man over here, oh my god. Sam, when you watch this video all the way through, you will get it even more. I don't want to keep replaying this stuff because it's going to piss me off. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can watch it for yourself and then see how the group does with it. If you're as worked up as I am, and I know you're not as worked up because I had to I've seen too much. But if you're as worked up as I am, I do not want to put you through that part of the video because it will make you even more angry.
The game has ended. If the lights
If this girl in the middle is not the sociopath,
turn
she's a psychopath. Sorry, I already
green,
said it.
that means you voted out the mole and you win.
She is a horrible person.
If the light turns red,
Regardless
that means the mole is still in
of
the
if
box
she's
and you
technically the
lose.
sociopath or not.
Let's change the lights in 3, 2, 1.
Oh
It's the homeless girl.
All right. Well, the person who is not an empath.
No way. Because she totally doesn't consider.
Please step forward and reveal yourself
hold on.
in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it couldn't have been you.
I know. I was so
I am
irritated because I was the only person.
Golden. I mean, we got the three tisms, and I.
Dude. I just. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'll go back and show you what I mean.
I thought we were golden. I mean, we got the three tisms, and I did not expect like anything from those two at all. Maybe if I was closer to her, maybe I would have felt some energy vibes, but yeah, I had no idea.
I am not an empath. I have autism and ASPD, which is antisocial personality disorder, which is technically psychopathy. Antisocial personality disorder has affected me in many different ways. I talk about it
Genuinely.
on my YouTube channel, which is
Genuinely, Sammy. Genuinely.
I do not completely lack empathy. I have cognitive empathy, but I do not have emotional empathy. Everything that I said is true. I work with people that are mentally ill, people that are homeless, people that have substance abuse issues that are on the streets. When people think about sociopaths, they automatically think murderers, you know, like bad people. But they don't understand that there is a spectrum. Low functioning sociopaths have low impulse control, and most of them have a low IQ, and they do go out and hurt people and act on their intrusive thoughts. People that are high functioning sociopaths might have intrusive thoughts, but there's a misconception that people that have ASPD don't care about others. It's not that we don't care about people's feelings, we just don't understand them.
Hearing about the spectrum of how sociopaths can be, that was very helpful to me because I did
Kick everybody out.
have someone close to my life who was on the extreme spectrum, especially someone who wanted to be malicious towards others.
Sorry?
So seeing someone who was different.
Sociopathy has affected me in many different ways. It has affected my love life because I don't have one. And
Genuinely.
I don't know
Put them all in the trash. Fuck them.
if I'm capable of love. I don't understand love. Obviously, I try to love my mother.
Like, am I a horrible person for thinking this is still a performance? That's what makes her the true psychopath, is that I can't tell anymore. If she can be that whole person, she can also be this person. And then who else? You know what I mean? And this is why... Okay. Am I crazy for saying that? Because this is insane to me.
And my sister.
She's just
But I do not know what love is. I do not know what happiness is. I try to pretend to be, you know, a functioning member of society because I don't want to be an outcast. But honestly, I spend most of my life pretending. Not as much as today, but yeah, I'm just pretending to be happy when sometimes I feel nothing. But I am not going to let sociopathy define me. I'm not going to be a crappy person just because I feel nothing, because I know that other people do have feelings and emotions, even though I honestly lack probably 80% of emotions.
And how did you
Oh my god. And wait.
feel when you found out that you won?
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I felt nothing.
Oh my god, she's... I am so pissed off right now. I'm so pissed off right now. Sammy, you have to watch this first like interaction between all of them. You have to. Oh my god. Hold on.
For me, helps me with my
I feel
I can sense people.
What makes us an empath?
I am an emotional empath, so I can sense people's emotions very quickly from afar.
I feel emotions in my body. I'm like a sponge, so I'll like
Ew.
me helps
People's emotions
And also, I'm a sponge as well. I feel like if I see someone.
So, as an autistic empath, I can sense things
here.
very easily, and not only that, it's a blessing and a bit of a curse because it could also lead me into getting possibly taken advantage of.
Me
so.
too. I have the tism also. Yeah.
Literally, what the fuck? Literally, what the fuck? I ranted about this before I had to like take a break from the video. Sammy, I'm gonna say all the words I said again because now you're here. I know we joke about me or you having autism, but can I say this and not have it go the wrong way? I hate when people say they have a touch of autism and that it excuses all of their actions ever. I hate that shit. I'm sorry. I'm being such a hater. I need to lock in. But like, dude, there is nothing that pisses me off more than somebody who says, "Oh my god, I have a bit of the tism too," you know, and then starts acting differently. I'm sorry. Who are you? Who are you as a person?
I have autism also.
Oh, you
And
too?
she goes, "I have autism also." She's still playing this little
yay.
character.
When I heard someone else
Like, oh my, let me fucking. She went, oh wait, hold on, let me hold on. Fuck, I don't have a wide enough camera lens. Fuck. She went, oh, I have autism also. God, please give me a break. Give me a break, please. Give me a break. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my god. Anyway, that's all that you need to see for now. You can watch the rest later, and then yeah. I don't know. How do you feel about that? You didn't say anything, so I'm worried I said something wrong. But like, holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Got you. Oh, okay. Fire. What are you cooking? I hope that I hope that the people I'm trying to avoid names. I hope that the people that you're cooking with aren't like reacting to you. I guess I don't know how you're reacting to this. If it's purely just through this, but dude, I can't I can't control how pissed off I'm getting at this. Oh my god. Holy W. Holy W. Sammy, you missed it. I had sushi. You're barely doing anything? Okay. That's cool too. I had sushi. I had uh uh spicy California roll, I think it was. So that was huge. No crab rangoons or anything. I also restocked on Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper. That was huge. They're not cold yet, but I am still drinking them. Huge for me. Yeah. Also, if you're watching the screen, I have a surprise. Hold on. I don't know how to edit this without showing. Here we go. We got a couple new scenes here. W. We got this one. And trust. We got this one too. Come on now. Bang. Bang, chat. I like this one a lot. I like the one we're on a lot. because we're just chilling in the couch now instead of in some lady's office or some shit. You know, I thought they were funny. I don't know if we'll actually use them as time to vent or whatever. Maybe if I have another moment where I start oversharing while I play Subnautica, then I'll just switch to this screen and then just keep talking. Maybe I'll do that. Or you know, I don't know if you feel comfortable talking about anything like this on stream, but you are more than welcome to say anything. You know, whatever. Think of this like the stream's version of my whiteboard. You know, this is this is as whimsy gets, and then we got these two. Oh man. But anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't force you to do that. Anyway. Of my whiteboard? Yeah. I actually like really like that that idea. So I was just like, you know. But hey, look, I'll be honest. This is like if someday until can I won't say until. But if someday this takes off, it would be slightly different. However, until then, these streams are basically we've said this, your personal one-way FaceTime with me. So, you know, the 10-second delay sucks, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, uh we can yes. I'm so happy you enjoy it because I mean it's not that I'm, you know, I have so much fun doing it and I'm glad that you do as well, you know. I look, like I don't want to put pressure on you by saying this, but the fact that you do like yes, live Sammy coded content always from me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I will say though, I probably someday would have done this, but like you are probably the best support system that I could have had for this, at least for this summer for sure. I mean, you know, it's just perfect. I mean, I just stream whenever. Most of the time when you're at work, you could tune in if you were doing uh not as mentally focused work, you know? And I just get to do it and just get to have fun and, you know, whatever. Symbiosis. Yes. I am turning into you. That is what's happening. Yes. Yes. I think about that sometimes, and sometimes it worries me because I like what was it? What was it the other day? Um what was it? Fuck. I was thinking of something. Yeah, we are genuinely. We genuinely are slowly assimilating. Someday we will just merge. Yep. Maybe it's in the ground. What? Who said that? Who said that? Only logical way that could happen. Anyway, we don't want to talk about that. Stupid. Okay. But I think it's funny. Like, what's okay. I like designed this with the idea that I could put on the Pikmin YouTube video. Hold on. wait. So like, you put on the Pikmin video, and then and then you like talk as if the Pikmin's talking back to you occasionally. Oh my god, is this like schizophrenic? You just like talk and pretend like the Pikmin's listening to you the whole time. Therapy interrupted by him. Yes. Oh my god. Dude. I I was like, this would be so fucking funny. Like the Pikmin is the therapist or some shit. Where he's just like over here. Oh my god. Fuck. Where oh my god. He's just like is it moving on your screen? That's how my parents. Dude, it would be the best ever if I'm like tears streaming down my face. I don't know if I would ever let that happen on camera, but if it did and bro just fucking hit me with it, that would be insanity. I feel like that would be so funny though. So funny. Oh my god. Sammy, I have too much fun doing like designing this shit. Like it's like un unfiltered just like me trying to make shit funny. And you know, I love it. I love it so much. It's so fun. You know? But I don't know. If I'm going to do any more IRL stuff, I got to figure something out there. Cuz it's like a whole thing. It's still going if you're wondering. I'm waiting for it to happen again. Oh my god. Sammy, you name the date, dude. You name the date. I'll be there. Or here. You could come here. Name a time. Name a time. Genuinely. I love that so much. I love that idea so much. Oh my god. Also, yeah, you will hear about it from me, but I am going home this weekend. So, um, for, fuck off. Fuck off. So anyway, this is content. This is peak content right now. Yeah, so I'll be at home. So mentally prepare yourself for me slightly complaining about that or something. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll see. Um but yeah, it's okay. So this is it's changing topics slightly. So I did get paid today, right? Only got paid for basically 7 days of work because I did work 7 days of work. However, I thought it was going to be three weeks worth of pay essentially. So like when I first worked, I worked for 3 days from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? And the next week was Memorial Day, so it went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 7. I thought that the next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, why do I have to name all of them for me to get my point across, was going to be included in this check, and it was not. Still a very large sum of money, all things considered. Way more than I ever got working at the furniture store. I don't know. Is it weird to say the number? I don't think it's that bad to say the number. It might make me look poor in front of you, but um, I got the number most associated with a plane, I think. Anyway, money moves. Let's see what it is. 747.48. Come on. Come on. Show the bank statement. Hold on. Wait. Am I. Hold on. This is what I would have gotten with no. Oh my holy white screen. This is what I would have gotten. My screen's reversed. It's fine. You can read that backwards. With no taxes. Hold up. L taxes. Minus 92.52. Fuck you. Are we dead ass? I didn't show any. Yeah. Nothing was shown. Freaking government. This is going to Sammy's dad's freaking 3D printing fund. I'm kidding. Kind of. Oh, so okay. Speaking of like government conspiracy theory bullshit. It is. That's the bad part. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Sammy, can you tell your dad to pay me $92? I did. You're right. He can have hundreds of dollars worth of my pay. He did get me Pikmin. And we love him for that. W, yeah, I could say it right. W Tony. Uh, would it be bad if I called him Tony? I could call him. I don't know. Mobby. W Sammy's dad. Does he go by Tony? Okay, let me ask like the question, just because I'm curious now. If someday I meet your parents or your mother or your dad, would I refer to them as? How would you think that I should approach this? Because I'm always curious. I don't know that we've ever talked about your mom's name. Is that crazy? Karen. Okay. Got you. I just wanted to ask because I was curious because like forever it was always just like whoever's mom, whoever's dad, and then most people were just kind of cool with it. Who cared? But I was curious about that one. You know, they're both okay. That was going to be a follow up. Okay, I see. Who Hmm. Got you. Okay. Well, thank you for clearing that up. I was curious. Didn't know what kind of context to ask that in. But yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Um anyway. Okay. Oh, all right. All right, bro. Anyway. Oh, Cheryl. Cheryl. Don't get it wrong. Beep beep. I'm kidding. It doesn't matter. You wouldn't have to spell it. Yeah. Here, let me you heard me spell it out, but it's that. She gets it spelled wrong so often. And I get it, because it is a weird spelling most of the time. But it doesn't mean that she gets any less irritated by it sometimes. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I think she's gotten, when we go to like holy fucking peak viewership, and I just put my whatever. Is this entertaining content for people? Really? Just for like being called a Karen, being called. Wow, that's crazy. Like, okay, yeah, actually, that makes so much. Wow. Yeah, that's wild. I bet. God. Am I right? Yeah, dude. Seriously. um. Yeah. No. It's so interesting because most. I don't even know how Karen as the character came to be. You know what I mean? I don't know how it got associated with Karen. Oh. No shot. Are you serious? He said that tracks? Oh my god. Dude. That's so fucking rude. Holy shit. That's when you let me see. Yeah. I was just I was gonna say, were you there for that? Jesus. That's all. Oh my god. That's crazy work. Yeah. No, I mean if you say you believe her, I we kind of talked about this. My dad is my dad is a male of that character. I don't know if me saying Karen is a slightly sensitive topic, but he is that character, and I can't even lie about it. Like, oh my god. And dude, there is nothing that pisses me off more than that, because it just like, yeah, we've already talked about it. We don't need to talk about it again. Not here at least. But yeah, no, it's just, oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, no, yeah, oh yeah, as you should, honestly. I mean, I'd throw hands for your mom that I just learned her name. Maybe I knew that a long time ago, but I did forget. It's okay. I'm not perfect. But like, yeah, no, genuinely. Like, if I like see it as it is, and there's genuinely no issue other than the wait staff being total dicks, or maybe just like, yeah, we're throwing hands if you're just rude as a waiter for no reason. Like brother, it, I don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't know. But anyway, wait, to like to slightly shift the topic to something slightly more positive, I guess. Um, my so it rained a shitload at work today, right? And I streamed. Okay. Here's what I should do. Let me do this so I can remember to talk about this again. I need to. I don't know if you'd watch it, but I need to. I should make a private Snapchat story for my drive home debriefs. I've been streaming those now, but I feel like they would work better if I posted them on Snap. Do you think? It would be similar to yours, like to your work stuff, but it would be on Snapchat and slightly more accessible, I guess, than to be like, oh shoot, I missed a little bit of the stream, so whatever. You can always just like rewatch it. You know? Okay. I might start doing that. I'll whip something together. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. Um, Based on timing, uh, the rest of the week should be okay. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not trying to like fit myself in your in your in your workday, but like now I'd be coming home after 4, and I don't know what that looks like for you in terms of like wind down time, in terms of busyness, whatever. But yeah, today would be today was different because shitty schedule again. Tomorrow shouldn't be again unless I get another text. but it's a little late now, I think. So I think I'm going in at 7:30 now. So that's good. Which is so crazy. Get to stay till 3. But anyway, okay. And that's okay. I don't either. We're working very different jobs, but I don't either. Um anyway, yeah, so it like started pouring rain, right? And the my boss Chloe, she was like, I think she was joking, but she was like saying something. She was like, those damn meteorologists, why do we even pay those people? They don't know what the hell they're talking about. She like did that accent but with her voice. And I guess it's so hard to describe because you haven't heard her talk. Maybe someday I'll catch it on a video or something. But she like, somebody pointed this out to me and I could not stop noticing it. She like talks really slow. Not in like a a a like a bad way, but just in like a, if she sped up slightly more, it would be pleasing to a lot of people in terms of like just understanding. I don't know, but it was so funny. Like everybody at our work is either diehard farm kid, or uh or just like kinda normal, kinda. It's so weird. I'm having a lot of fun though, but the people are getting weirder the more I get to know them. Oh, so okay. I don't want to make you think about this guy. But he came up in my head because Travis, the guy who I said I got a bad vibe from, and still kind of do, but I still haven't gotten that point yet. Sorry, but prepare yourself. He's in a lot of extracurriculars. Okay, one of which includes ROTC. Beep beep. Yes, ROTC. And Jacob, one of the other guys, was like, "Oh, you know where this is going, of course." I mean, I'm bad at laying up a fucking story before I can actually hit it. But you know, uh, Jacob was like, "I wonder if you'd know my roommate," and he was like, "Yeah, maybe. I know most people by their last name." And I was like, "Oh, well, okay. Let me ask him this." And I was like, "You know this guy?" And he went, "Oh yeah, yeah. Who else has that name?" And I'm like, "Fucking, I don't know. I just didn't know if you'd know him." He's like, "Yeah, I know him. He was in aerospace too. He dropped out." And I was just, and he was just like, uh, "Yeah, I know. I know him. How do you know him?" And I was just like, "I just heard about him. I've just heard about him. L loser, genuinely." Don't worry, I did pry a little bit. If there's not much info for you, I'm sorry, but I did pry a little bit. Okay. And he went okay, so I kind of slandered him a little bit. Cuz he went yeah, okay. What do you know about him? Not like in an interrogative way, but just like curious. Like what do you know about him? Like I know him kind of. And I was like, all right, yeah, you got something to add this time? Okay, you're talking quite a lot here. Um, add it to the. We got the peanut gallery here with me, you, and the Pikmin. Um, anyway, but yeah, I was like, I have been told that he is well into both anime and cars, almost an embarrassing level of such. And he went, yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah. So not that I ever thought that your judgment was wrong. I'm quite sure that it is always correct. Kidding, not correct, but like at least comes from a very solid like standpoint. But yes, other people agree with your assessment as well as me, of course. But anyway, I talked about that, and then we talked about other random work stuff, and then we had to go run around on a gator for a little bit, and I was like, I pried because I was like, who the hell cares? You wish I, maybe I do too. I do too. I wish you didn't have to go through that, honestly. Anyway, so I got back and I was like, yeah, I was also told he like dropped out. Is that right? And because unless I'm talking to you, I might not know everything. I might not know everything. Sometimes I'll play ball to see if somebody will tell me something if I act like I don't already know something. You know? You know the strats, surely. You know the strats. But so I played a little bit of my hand to see if he'd bite, and he kind of bit. He kind of bit, okay? I know ball, trust. I do know ball. And I was like, I heard he dropped out, right? And he went, yeah, I don't know why he did it. He seemed like he was doing okay, but and I was like, oh, really? So like, why do you think he did? And he went, I really don't know, to be honest with you. I thought he was doing good, but maybe he went like he dropped out because of the job market or something. Because he was in aerospace, and aerospace sometimes has a difficult job market. And I was kind of just like, okay, sure, sure. And then I just kind of left it there because he wouldn't know anymore because Travis, the guy, is no longer in ROTC. He would have no contact with him anymore. So that's kind of all we got. But the answer is that he really doesn't know, but he's guessing it's about the job market, which I'm not sure is true. Not sure is true. So there's your slight insider knowledge from your local PI, me. Yes. Uh, trust. God. But yeah, I don't know if it is the job market because he switched to such a different thing. It's nothing like what he was doing, right? No, like okay, can I say something? That might be true. That might be genuinely true. Yeah, to a less profitable major, maybe a higher job market. Who the is it similar? Okay, I wasn't sure. But yeah, no, you might be right. He could have made that decision for personal reasons. Personal reasons. He's like, "Oh, I can't do what I love," or some shit. Um yeah. Can I get a meep meep if I'm being too much of a hater? Huge. Huge W for me. All right. All right. Fire. Wait, hold on. Let's play it. Can I get a meep meep if uh I'm not being enough of a hater? So I'm being just about the right amount of hater. Hmm. Hmm. This is like gambling, but with with a conversation. Balanced hating. Yes. I guess so. We'll run with that. I'm baffled at my ability to sit here and talk for like an hour. Yeah, it is genuinely a Magic 8 Ball. I'm just sitting here talking on a hypothetical digital couch. um, I don't know where he's coming up again here. Yeah. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun, right? God damn it. And I haven't even played any games. I really don't know what I'm gonna play. I've seen stuff about a Subnautica update, Subnautica 2 update, but what the hell? Oh, Be Real. Not gonna do Be Real. Anyway, I've seen stuff about a Subnautica 2 update, but I don't know that it's actually like published. Should we just like check? Should we just hop in the game and see what happens? If anything is different at all. What could go wrong? Am I right? Please. Am I lagging? It's lagging on my screen. Holy. Here we go. Oh. Wow. Hello? Hello, are we back? Are we back? Oh, fuck. We are lagging. Shit, chat. What's happened? Am I back? Am I back? Okay. Jesus. Oh, it is. It's doing something right now. Wow. God, I gotta reset my own stream manager shit. Oh, I am lagging. Oh, this sucks. Fuck. Dude. Damn it. Too bad Subnautica is such a good game. It's literally, oh, man. We're just gonna sit here and wait patiently. Maybe we go back here while we wait. Will we lag over here still? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just watching my stream, hoping for the delay to catch up. There we go. Oh, now you're chiming in. Attaboy. There we go. I love gambling like this. This is the best kind of gambling. Oh, man. Wowzers. Okay, we're like nearly over halfway. Anyway, we can of course talk and stuff, but if you have any suggestions for FF, also known as Forensic Files, for those who are not knowers, I am taking suggestions as always. Always am. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not your bad. It's all good. It's all good. Seriously. Okay. Talk to you later. Maybe I'll probably still be streaming. Unless you're, whatever. Talk to you later. Hopefully Subnautica goes okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. A bitter pill to swallow. Dude, the goat. The goat. She drops one and then leaves. She drops one and leaves. I don't know if she's left yet. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Oh. We are almost done loading shaders, chat. Holy shit. Yes. We are here. Oh, this is Sammy's file. I forgot. We're on Blub Blub. Wait. Should we name it? There we go. And then we go Blub Blub. We're gonna continue. Continue on Blub Blub. We'll see what we got.
Power connected. All systems online.
Whoa, holy sensitivity. Holy sensitivity. Whoa. Okay. How do I play this game? Okay. I don't know if there's anything new that I would just kind of have, or if I have to go look for it. I saw something about the about these and being able to make them yourself. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, I'm lagging a lot. Shit, chat. That's a shame. Wow. Wait. Why am I lagging so bad? Is it... Wait, if I... Whoa. Why is my computer unable to handle this? Encoding overloaded. What the hell was that saying? Hold on. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this because I don't like the fact that it's lagging. That's for sure. Okay, wait. It's fine. No, never mind. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. What does that mean? What does that mean? Average stream bitrate too high. Hold on. Let me try to be a better streamer here. Let's see what's up. Hook rate? What's a hook rate? God damn it. How to be a streamer 101, please. Hook rate is a digital marketing metric that measures how effectively your video ad captures a viewer's attention. Oh, hook rate like people watching it? Hold on. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Window title must match. Whoa, sorry. Hold on. Sorry, we're troubleshooting. Lower my bit rate. Dropped frames and stream instability. Lower my bit rate in my broadcasting software like OBS to 6. How do I do that? Oh my god. How do I lower my bit rate? What the hell? Studio mode? Oh! What the hell? How do I... God damn. L streamer in the chat. Hold on, I'm fixing things. Trying to figure it out. Okay. OBS settings and bitrate guide. Huge.
Vintage.
Vintage.
Tired of having a laggy or poor quality stream?
Me too.
Seeking the optimal settings for OBS?
Yes.
Well, you're in the right place.
Yeah, brother, just show me how to fix my
Advanced
bitrate.
Choose. The first thing we're going to do is optimize your PC for streaming. What I need you to do is right click on your desktop and choose display settings. Click on your gaming monitor and then scroll down until you see advanced display. Click on that. Confirm that your resolution is set correctly, but most importantly that your refresh rate set correctly.
Oh my god. Do I really have to do all this shit?
Streaming. What I need you to do is right click on your
Okay. Was that a yes or no? I think that was
desktop
probably a
and
yes.
display settings. Click on your gaming
Display settings. God. Oh, I'm back. Hold on. I will come back to the game. I will come back to the game. Trust. I'm just trying to do some shit. Okay. Display settings. We are still advanced display. Oh, that is a... Is that a high hertz or is
What
that
I
a
need
low
you
hertz?
to do is right click importantly that your refresh rate set
My
correctly.
refresh rate's
You'd
high.
be surprised how many times I've seen people with high-end gaming monitors with their computer set by default to 50 hertz. If it's not set correctly, click on this little drop down and then set your refresh rate to the highest to max
It's only 240 or 60.
your
It's
monitor.
at the max.
And please let me know in the comments if you're one of those people that NVIDIA control panel or AMD Catalyst if you're that way inclined. Settings are reflected correctly in NVIDIA control panel or AMD Catalyst if you're that way inclined. We're going to go to our NVIDIA control panel. We're going to expand our display and then we're going to click
NVIDIA control panel? Oh, I do have that. What the fuck? Where did I get that, chat? When did I download that shit?
on change resolution. Our NVIDIA control panel, we're going to expand out display.
I don't got display. I don't have it. Yeah. Okay, let's
And then we're
skip
going to
to
click
when
on
it's
change.
OBS.
Now, how many times is it going to confirm that those settings are reflected? If they're not,
I bet they are. I'm sure they are.
your game, your GX in your queue. They go back to on global settings. And we're going to go to the NVIDIA app. Now we're going to go to
No, we're not going to go to the NVIDIA
and
app.
you can set your maximum FPS there. Other games, this is crucial during PM. We're going to put our to our stream.
Oh my god.
And it's stream.
I'm not doing math to figure this out. What if I just lower it?
So that our stream streams option we see here is out. Now we can get into OBS. We're going to click on File, then Settings. We're going to skip the top half of the menu. Just for now, we're going to go straight here to Video.
File settings, video. Okay. Holy shit. It's... Oh. Wait, what?
Our first option we
Why
see
is it
here is our native
Oh,
resolution.
is
This is
it-
the resolution we're gaming at. For me, I game at 1440. The second option here is our...
So I'm not able to change that until I stop streaming, unfortunately, chat. So I'm gonna let me here, let me throw this in my watch later. I'll restart Subnautica. And then we'll like check the home screen if it's got any like patch updates or something like that, and then we'll look into it, see if it says anything about like an update or really anything really. How many times can I say really? Whatever. It took us significantly less time to download that, which is good. May 14th. This is the news tab. So I would imagine... Wait. I would imagine this is where they would put bugs or like patches, and there is nothing yet. Version 0.10.3. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna play Minecraft. Not unfortunately, love Minecraft as always. But you know. What was I doing? Minecraft. This better not cause my shit to lag. It's really interesting that it's like it says my stream bitrate is too high, so most people can't watch it without lagging. Is that what that means? I don't know. They already know. They already know. Oh, shit. There's the game. I know I just lagged for a sec. Hold up. Stream bottom actually locked. Shit. That's not right. Whoa. Why is it doing that? There you go. W. I think it's because of the... Alright. Okay. I think this needs to be a frequent flyer every stream. Does it not? Loop. There we go. A bitter pill to swallow, chat. We're starting right as we're starting. No debrief on what we're doing. I'm just going to start running around. Feel me? Good.
Painting your own cars.
My own cars. This one's called a bitters pill to swallow.
When a beautiful young woman in Ohio met a handsome young doctor, it was love at first sight. During candlelight dinners, the two spoke of marriage, with a ceremony on a distant beach at sunset.
Might be a little too loud.
But those plans were delayed when the prospective bride fell ill. When medical science couldn't find the cause of the problem, forensic science and a hidden camera
I
did.
think this is okay. Found a hidden camera. Wait.
A hidden camera did.
Oh boy. Oh, right.
At 33 years old, Michelle Baker was ready to settle down, get married, and start a family. Her dreams were soon realized when a girlfriend introduced her to a soft-spoken new doctor in town, Dr. Maynard Munsing II.
I was the happiest woman in the world at that point. I mean, he was every woman's dream. He was very successful, very good-looking.
Was that her?
Woman in the world at that point. I mean, he was every woman's dream. He
she's
was
still
very
alive.
successful, very good-looking.
Wait, what the heck?
Michelle worked as a firefighter and a paramedic.
Michelle.
And the two shared an
Hello.
interest in emergency medicine.
Damn.
Munsing was also 33 years old. Both were divorced, and there was an immediate attraction.
Is that right?
Within a month, Dr. Munsing moved into Michelle's small home in Huber Heights, Ohio. The couple spent weekends caring for Maynard's two children from a previous marriage. And soon, Michelle had some happy news of her own.
She was pregnant.
She was going to have a baby.
Fuck.
He said,
Already?
"We're getting married in Key West, barefoot on the beach at sunset." I was blown away.
So the two flew off to Florida. But on their first night there, Maynard changed his mind, asking Michelle if they could postpone the wedding so his family could attend.
Excuse me?
I felt devastated. I also felt like if that is the way that he wanted things to be, then I had to respect his wishes.
Later
There's
that
a point
night,
to that.
the couple went to the Hard Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock Cafe. No
But
shot.
after they left the restaurant, Michelle had severe cramps and some light bleeding. Fortunately, with a fiancé who was a doctor, Maynard reassured her. He told her there was nothing to worry about.
He just had me lay down. He said that it was fine. The next day it stopped.
After returning home from vacation, Michelle saw her physician, Dr. John Shy, just to make sure everything was okay.
I'm trying to allay her concern because I don't think it's a big issue. Michelle, I think, was primarily concerned because of her age, and this being her first pregnancy, she was frightened. Her concerns were that she had a history of endometriosis, and she thought that might be a problem, but I reassured her that the chance of a problem was
Wait a
remote.
second.
Maynard purchased
I'm
this-
confused. Is this...
Concerns were that the chance of had a history of endometriosis, and she thought that might be a problem, but I reassured her that the chance of a problem was remote.
Is this her doctor? Who is this guy?
Michelle saw her physician, Dr. John Shy, just to make sure everything was okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to allay her concern because I don't think it's a big issue. Michelle, I think, was
Yeah, this... Okay. Her physician.
This 320...
The chance of a problem was remote.
Sorry.
Maynard purchased this $320,000 brick house for the couple to raise their new child.
People
It
actually
was all
talk
very
about
much
the
a
experience.
whirlwind as far as everything went.
It always really
the
kind of throws
baby,
me off.
the romance, just the unbelievable situation all the way around.
But Michelle's pregnancy was a difficult one, with increasing cramps and occasionally bleeding. When neither Michelle's doctor or her fiancé could determine the cause of her illness, she did a little research of her own and made her diagnosis.
Oh,
it was
okay.
a condition so rare, medical experts could hardly believe it.
Okay. Hardly.
Although Michelle Baker and Dr. Maynard Munsing were expecting a child and had plans to marry, Maynard revealed some news which threatened those plans. He admitted he still had lingering feelings for a former girlfriend, Tammy
my
Irwin,
God.
despite their stormy past.
You've told all these people such horrible things about her and what kind of person she is, and I said, and you still have feelings for her?
Over the 4th of July weekend in 2000, Michelle planned to stay home while Maynard left for a fishing trip with a friend about an hour's drive away.
Holy idiot.
We spent the morning
Sorry.
together, had a good morning, really good morning, and he packed some clothes and he left.
That was Prisoner of Love here on All Request Hour, Q92. Let's go to the request lines. From Huber Heights. Hello, what can I play for you?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could play...
But later that night, while listening to a local radio station, Michelle heard a familiar voice calling in to request a song.
No way.
The caller sounded very much like Maynard, and I just stopped right there. I just stopped dead in my tracks, and I listened, and the DJ asked him, he said, well, who is this? And he said, Maynard.
Do you want to dedicate this to anyone?
Now suspecting she had been lied to, Michelle asked a neighbor to drive her to the home of Maynard's former girlfriend, Tammy Irwin.
Wait. I'm sorry. Is my cognitive function going down? Why can't I follow these stories? Why can't I multitask anymore?
Asked him, he said, stop dead in
What did he say he was going to do?
He had a good morning, really good morning, and he packed some clothes and he left.
To go on like a work
fishing
trip?
with a friend.
Fishing trip with a friend.
And Michelle heard
DJ asked him, he said, well, who is this?
friend too. Michelle asked a neighbor to drive her to the home of Maynard's former girlfriend, Tammy Irwin.
How do people just know these people's address? Different time, I guess.
Michelle's fears were confirmed
no.
when she saw him outside with Tammy.
Oh, yikes.
Fishing trip, huh?
Not what it looks like.
It's exactly what it looks like.
Oh
A
my God.
confrontation ensued.
She never knew that Maynard was living with me.
Dude, the
He,
Forensic
had
Files
told her
version
that he
of
was living
UDY
with a friend
right
of
here.
his.
Oh my God.
And all the while he was
Fishing
with
trip,
me.
huh? Oh no, oh no,
Messy,
oh no, oh no,
Alexa,
oh no, oh no,
puffin,
oh no.
intense, only
Fuck, chat, fuck, my tabs.
Parents of children who play Roblox.
Excuse me?
Exploited, abused, or pressured to share explicit content by someone they met on Roblox.
Chat! Chat! Oh my God, we could get up to 50K. 25 to 50K for cases involving exposure of... Oh boy. Oh yeah, no. Sorry, I can't get money from that. I was not coerced into anything on Roblox.
Michelle
I'm not in the money, chat.
immediately
Not
threw
in the money,
Maynard out of her home.
I was devastated. I just couldn't believe that someone could be that deceiving
Real.
and appear to be something that they're obviously not.
But a few days later, Maynard called inviting Michelle to a picnic so the two could talk. He apologized for his lapse in judgment and asked Michelle if they could get back together.
He turned to me and he said that he was very sorry about all of this. Seemed very sincere in what he was saying.
But the picnic was interrupted when Michelle got very sick.
I was so ill there at the park that I couldn't even leave. I would leave the restroom.
Sorry, chat.
And then
I was
5
watching the
minutes
video.
later, I have to be right back in the restroom. Not only was by vomiting and by diarrhea, but I also, about 40 minutes into this, started bleeding, and bleeding pretty bad.
Michelle immediately went to her doctor. He could find nothing seriously wrong.
What the hell?
An ultrasound
Can't do like a
of the
fucking
fetus
blood
was
test
normal,
or some
and once
shit?
again, Michelle assumed her symptoms were stress
Real.
related.
I mean, I think you're agreeing with me, right?
With
Surely.
their relationship back on track, the couple once again spoke of marriage.
He's probably telling me some shit about how blood tests
he
wouldn't
rubbed
show
my
anything.
back, watched TV with me, and it seemed very normal.
But it happened again. Michelle started cramping, bleeding, and vomiting.
Again.
And I thought that this was due to anxiety and stress and probably just internal pressure that developed when she saw her boyfriend.
But it was Michelle's twin sister, Melinda, who noticed an interesting coincidence.
Melinda?
She had said that, don't you find it odd that every time you're with him, after he leaves, you're sick? And I was just horrified by what she was implying.
Yo, that's crazy.
Michelle
No
recalled
shot, right?
that Maynard was the one who brought the drinks from
Well,
the
I mean,
bar
that's
to
what
their
I've been
table
assuming,
in
but that's
Florida,
crazy.
shortly before she fell ill the first time. And he also prepared her drink at the picnic before the second bleeding
Bro's
incident.
been drugging her and shit.
But what was he doing to her drinks? To find out, she set a trap and was
peace.
clever enough to videotape it.
Oh. Whoa. I'm
Michelle
locked now,
Baker
I'm
was
locked.
becoming increasingly suspicious of her fiancé's behavior. Maynard told Michelle he was taking his children to Florida for a short vacation. Michelle suspected he was lying.
Really? This guy's a great track
To find
record
out,
for telling the truth.
Michelle drove to the home of Maynard's ex-girlfriend.
Again?
And
caught-
there saw Maynard's car.
Holy idiot. Holy idiot.
Through
This has
an
already
open
happened once
window,
before, you idiot.
Michelle overheard Maynard
Right?
and Tammy Irwin discussing Michelle's pregnancy.
Tammy asked Maynard what he intended to do
This is the fucking
about
best.
the baby. And Maynard's response to her was, she need not worry about that. That as far as he knew, that it could have already been taken care of.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
My heart dropped.
Yeah.
And it was at that point that that I realized that something might be going on.
Michelle immediately told police about her suspicion that Maynard was trying to abort their child.
Well, after listening to the story, I thought it was quite fantastic.
You're getting quite talkative right
It's
now,
not
huh?
the typical case that comes across my desk.
I was certainly skeptical at first and thought, I can't imagine that someone would even do this. It's beyond my dreams. Something I haven't run into in 25 years of experience.
Right, I'm sure. Yeah, for sure.
Police wanted Michelle to take a lie detector test, but department rules prohibit the test to be done on pregnant women.
Oh.
We told her, basically, that because of his professional position, that we were going to need all types of physical evidence that would show that he's responsible for this.
But without proof, there was little police could do. So Michelle conducted her own investigation. Inside a silk plant, Michelle and her girlfriend hid a small video camera in her kitchen with a clear view of the kitchen countertop area.
I was scared. I was afraid that he would see it.
She then invited Maynard to dinner. As soon as he arrived, Michelle said she was going outside to put the steaks on the grill and asked Maynard to prepare her a drink. The videotape clearly revealed Maynard pouring an unknown substance into Michelle's soft drink. When he handed Michelle the drink, she excused herself to go to the bathroom, where she had hidden a plastic container.
W fucking plan. Holy shit.
Where she had hidden a plastic container.
As I poured that drink into that container,
I love peonies
there
so
was
much, chat.
a
In
white
Minecraft.
sludge in the
And in
bottom
real
of my
life, they're
cup.
cool.
An enormous amount. I mean, not just a little bit, but a very large amount. And then I rinsed my cup out. I poured my new Coke
a double.
into that glass, hid the other stuff.
Bro's
I
passionate.
walked back out
He hates this
and
shit.
sat down at the table and ate dinner with him. I was sickened.
Oh my god, the
but
shadow
I
is
knew
insane.
that this was the only way that I could prove this. This was the only way that I could keep him away from my baby.
Wow.
Getting through dinner was difficult. Michelle wanted to get the drink to the police station quickly, and throughout dinner, her telephone rang incessantly. It was Tammy Irwin asking to speak with Maynard.
Right.
When Maynard finally left, the telephone rang once more. It was Maynard with some upsetting news.
He said to me, "Do you want to know why Tammy's so upset?" And I said, "Yeah, why don't you tell me why Tammy's so upset?" He said, "Because she's my wife."
What?
He'd married her that week.
What?
The police immediately sent Michelle's soft drink to the
Excuse
forensics
me?
lab.
My first reaction is, you gotta be kidding me. We have no idea what we're looking for here. It's not a typical forensic case. So where are we gonna even start? There's literally hundreds of drugs that this could be.
On a hunch, police called a local pharmacist asking for a list of medications that can cause harm to a fetus if taken by a pregnant woman. The most commonly prescribed drug fitting that description was a stomach ulcer drug, Cytotec.
Cytotec.
The contents of Michelle's soft drink were placed in a gas chromatograph mass spectrometer.
Holy.
The chromatograph separates the various elements. The mass spectrometer analyzes them.
By comparing the known Cytotec that we received from the pharmaceutical company, we compared that to the substance that was found in the Coca-Cola and found a match. Therefore, the Coca-Cola contained Cytotec.
It's also a drug that is used in a very limited capacity to induce labor. The actual effects of that particular drug are to actually start contractions.
Interesting.
But police had a problem. There was no proof it was Cytotec that Maynard was putting into the soft drink. A clever defense attorney could claim that Michelle laced her own drink with the drug in order to frame him.
Pickman hated that one.
So police set a trap of their own. Even though Michelle Baker had caught her fiancé on videotape placing something in her drink, authorities were concerned about whether this evidence would stand up in court.
We didn't believe just having a tape by the complainant and a sample by the complainant would have as much validity as a tape by ourselves, obtained by ourselves, and the sample obtained by ourselves.
So a few days later, police set up their own surveillance camera in Michelle's kitchen. They placed it in a figurine of a firefighter saving a child.
Level 15.
The camera focused on Michelle's kitchen counter. Once again, Michelle invited Maynard over for dinner.
Myself and Detective Sergeant May were waiting in the garage and viewing what was going on in the kitchen. Like clockwork, almost identical to the previous tape. Once Michelle Baker exited the residence to put steaks on the grill, Dr. Munsing removed a vial from his pocket, placed it in her drink.
Holy shit.
The two detectives
so
rushed
red,
into the kitchen and arrested
Oh, I don't have gold. What is this sound? Oh my god, that's really not good.
At that time, I pointed up to the camera.
Why are they invisible?
And said, right up there, you're on camera. And that's when he viewed the camera to look at it.
I said, "I told you that you didn't have to have anything to do with this baby, and instead you tried to kill the baby and kill me."
I mean, this guy had it all, in a matter of 6 minutes. He, destroyed his career. And, of course, Michelle's life.
Right.
Over 90 of the top 100 U.S. accounting firms trust Bill to handle bill pay processes.
Bill?
Why? Because
I don't trust Bill to handle my bills.
Dr.
What?
Munsing cryptically
W. Bill
explained
or something.
why he had done it.
He'd basically
Found
poisoned the
100
drink
on the
in
floor.
an attempt to remove the problem. When questioned as to whether or not the problem
Lucky me.
was meant the baby, he advised
How many
us.
times am I going to quote that?
Lab tests confirmed that this drink was spiked with Cytotec 2.
Cytotec.
A search of Munsing's car trunk revealed even more Cytotec. Dr. Maynard Munsing was charged with the attempted murder of the baby.
I think that's just despicable.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to say that he's a physician. I think that he misused his authority and his ability to
Do you
obtain
know?
a substance, and
I think
then
he misused it, huh?
poisoned his ex-fiancée.
Despite ingesting Cytotec several times earlier, Michelle's fetus appeared normal.
I was at the doctor's office every week. I had high-resolution ultrasounds every month. They were very, very cautious as to what they were looking for.
Meanwhile, Munsing was released on bond to await trial.
I need my family needs me, especially my children. I need to see them, to hold them, and to love them as they should be. The truth will come out soon. The what? The truth will come out soon.
Shortly before the trial, 28 weeks into her pregnancy, Michelle gave birth to a stillborn baby girl, whom she named Michaela.
She was already gone.
Yeah.
It was a bad day. But my parents got there. They were there when she was delivered. My whole family was there. My friends. And they all held her and we passed her around. And we all told her how much that we loved her.
Since the coroner found no trace of Cytotec in the placenta, he ruled the cause of the baby's death as undetermined.
He did make oral statements as well as written statements admitting to what he was trying to do in this case, and that he was trying to get rid of the baby, that it was something his wife didn't want him to have to deal with.
Michelle firmly believes that Maynard was responsible.
I know
as you
in
probably
my
should.
heart what he did. My justice is knowing that he is eventually going to be judged for that.
Because of the strain a trial would have placed on Michelle and her family, prosecutors made a deal with Dr. Munsing and his wife Tammy with Michelle's approval. Munsing's wife Tammy pleaded guilty to the charge of filling the prescription for the Cytotec. She was put on probation. Dr. Munsing pleaded guilty to contaminating a substance for human consumption and attempted felonious assault.
Felonious assault.
He was sentenced to 5 years in prison.
Oh my God.
He was also stripped of his medical license and will never be permitted to practice medicine in the United States again.
That's all my. That's
I have
awesome.
a lot of anger
That's awesome.
and a lot of hurt and a lot of questions, and and it doesn't matter how much counseling I go to, they can't answer any of those questions, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
Michelle keeps Michaela's ashes in a beautiful acrylic statue surrounded by angels. Fortunately, it was Michelle's suspicions, good police work, and new forensic technology that identified the drug quickly.
It could have been a very, very long procedure in identifying this drug because we literally had no idea where to start or what we were looking for. It could have taken us several months to determine what we had.
A delay of several months may have prevented police from capturing the crime a second time on videotape.
W episode, chat. W episode. W. Oh shit. The whole intro go. Okay. Or intro, exit, outro. Jesus. What an idiot. Let's see. A bag of evidence. Let's try that one. Here we go.
911, do you please fire medical?
An anonymous telephone call told police where they could find the body of a missing 9-year-old girl.
Oh, nah. Okay, no.
The recording of that call had too much static and background noise for voice identification until forensic scientists worked their magic. Which led investigators to a factory, a supermarket, and straight to the front door of a suspect.
Huge. First ancient debris. Okay. Let's try a different one. I don't fuck with ones about little kids. So let's just keep it. Okay, this one's called Tooth or Consequences. Oh my god, I know which one we're doing next.
A security camera captured images of a 19-year-old girl as she was abducted from a convenience store. Forensic scientists needed to find some way to improve the images for possible leads. And a scanning electron microscope eventually identified the trail of the missing girl.
This is why we do it.
Moose Lake, Minnesota. One of the
Minnesota.
many reasons why the state is known as the land of 10,000 lakes. This small town outside of Duluth was home to 19-year-old Katie Poyer. Katie's interests included her family, several sports, and her pet dogs.
W?
After graduating from high school in 1998, Katie studied criminal justice at a nearby community college and also became engaged to her boyfriend, Mark.
Mark.
Katie worked as a clerk at this Moose Lake convenience store, a job her mother didn't want her to take.
Think safety. Think Ranger.
Holy L
For
ads.
trusted
Holy
products
L
to
ads.
unlock, Anchor.
Goddamn. Oh my god.
One night, around midnight,
Holy
when
cow.
Katie was working the night shift alone, a customer called police to say that the store was open,
Oh,
but
shit.
there were no employees around.
Are you talking about the Conical Station in Moose Lake?
Give me 2 seconds, chat. It's about that time of the
Police went
night.
to
It's about that time of the
investigate.
night.
There were no signs of violence, and no money was missing from the cash register or the safe. And Katie's car keys were still there.
Fuck.
On the counter were notes with money from customers who had purchased items sometime after Katie left the store. Police wondered whether Katie might have left the store with a friend. The store had 4 security cameras focused on various areas. At 11:38 p.m., the security cameras revealed a Caucasian man forcing Katie out of the front door into the parking lot. The pictures were grainy and showed few details of the abductor. There were no security cameras outside the store to photograph the getaway vehicle. The store was located near a major highway, which meant the kidnapper could have left the area at high speed. A search of nearby streets and parks in Moose Lake was fruitless. Neighbors near the store told police they saw a black pickup truck circling the area before Katie's abduction. And an employee at the sandwich shop next to the convenience store told police she had seen the same black pickup truck in the parking lot about 3 hours before Katie vanished. She said the driver was glaring inappropriately as female customers left the store. On a hunch, the employee wrote down what she could remember of the license plate. She said it was a Minnesota license plate and that the first 3 digits were 557.
I think he knows the license plate.
That the last letter on the plate was a Y. Police hoped that if they found this black pickup truck, they would also find Katie Poyer.
Hopefully.
Minnesota National Guard helicopters searched the area for 19-year-old Katie Poyer. On the ground, dozens of community volunteers joined police in the search. But with each passing day, and no word from the kidnapper, hope started to fade that Katie would be found alive.
Oh my God. Holy idiot. Holy idiot.
Police searched their database for black pickup trucks registered.
I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again.
With 557 and ending with the letter Y. Surprisingly, there were hundreds of vehicles matching that description.
Right? That was close, huh? Fuck's sake. There.
Surveillance video captured images of the man who abducted Katie from the convenience store. The quality of the pictures was poor, and the images too distorted to clearly identify the kidnapper. To improve the pictures, police sent the tapes to NASA, which has many years of experience trying to improve pictures sent from space.
Oh.
Solar physicist Dr. David Hathaway created a process to enhance video images called VISAR. Dr. Hathaway says a video picture is really
he wants to be a part of the forensics,
create
I think.
One picture. These two fields change so rapidly the human eye can't discern it. Dr. Hathaway combined the even and odd frames so that both could be viewed at the same time, creating twice the number of lines of resolution. In one of those freeze frame images, Dr. Hathaway was able to isolate the kidnapper. When he removed some of the grain in the picture, he could see that the man had short, blonde, or gray hair, was approximately 5 feet 10 inches tall with an average build. And he wore a dark New York Yankees baseball jersey with the number 23 on the back. Unfortunately, even this new technique could not produce a clear image of the kidnapper's face. But using what they had, a police sketch artist released a rough drawing along with a physical description, including his clothing, to the media. Hundreds of tips poured into police.
Cameron Brink will do anything to keep the optimum advantage to herself. Optimum Nutrition.
People should absolutely rethink what they know about Harbor Freight Tools. It's not the same tool company you knew. My name is Wes Harmelink. I'm the Senior Vice President of Quality and Engineering.
Yeah, bro.
One of those tips led to Donald Dean Christensen, who had a past conviction on a sex offense. Christensen had been free at the time of Katie's abduction. Donald Dean Christensen had several tattoos, including a large one on his left forearm. But the security camera video revealed the kidnapper had no tattoo on his forearm.
I see.
Christensen was cleared.
And your name, please?
3 weeks after Katie's abduction, dispatcher Paula Francisco answered a telephone call from a citizen who had a tip. It was lead number 1906.
Holy shit.
The caller worked at the Minnesota Veterans Home in Minneapolis and was suspicious of a janitor there who had just quit. His name was Donald Alvin Blom. The caller was suspicious because Blom changed his appearance around the time Katie Poyer disappeared. Blom was 50 years old, married, and the father of 4 children. A background check showed that Blom had prior convictions for assault, rape, and kidnapping dating back to the 1970s. His last conviction was in 1983, when Blom had forced 2 young women into the woods at night point and tied them to a tree.
Wow.
Fortunately, the girls escaped before they were assaulted.
That's good.
But a check of motor vehicles revealed Blom did not own a black pickup truck as witnesses described. Police hoped a search of Blom's home would be far more revealing. When police descended upon the home of Donald Blom, they found no trace of Katie Poyer. Blom said he was innocent and that he had an alibi for the night of Katie's disappearance. When investigators learned Blom owned vacation property near
Holy shit,
Moose
y'all can
Lake,
barely even see me.
they searched there too.
Yes, this is fine. Okay.
Once again, there was no sign of Katie. But investigators noticed a large fire pit next to a trailer on the property.
Wow.
Technicians sifted the fire pit for trace evidence and found several small items that appeared to be bone.
Oh, brother. Right.
Police asked a forensic anthropologist, Dr. Susan Thurston Meister, to examine the fragments. She says human bone differs from animal bone. The cross-section of human bone has a circular pattern. Animal bone is linear.
Okay.
Dr. Meister examined the human bone fragments to determine the age and sex of the victim. This part of the pelvis, called the pubic symphysis, was key. The bone had an obtuse angle, greater than 90 degrees, indicative of a female. And the oval surface was heavily ridged, characteristic of a young adult. Skull fragments also helped determine the victim's age. The joints or sutures of the skull bones were open. Skull sutures typically close around age 35. Dr. Meister concluded the remains were those
So I still have
of a young
skull sutures? The freak?
While the findings were consistent with Katie Poyer, it was far from a positive identification.
I'll bring the light back. It feels too dark, doesn't it?
The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover.
God damn it. Honestly, we can run that one ad.
Business online, and I'll use Wix Harmony to make the web.
Brother.
The bones were too badly damaged for DNA testing and collectively represented only 25% of a human skeleton. But several tooth fragments also were recovered from Blom's fire pit. Investigators called in forensic odontologist Dr. Ann Norlander, who specializes in making identification based on dental x-rays. This tooth was the largest and most intact of those recovered.
Okay.
Dr. Norlander identified the tooth as human. When she compared it to Katie Poyer's dental records, she saw that the shape and size were consistent with Katie's lower left second molar, known as tooth number 18. And she noticed something else, what looked to be remnants of a filling in the tooth. Dr. Norlander asked forensic scientists at the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension to conduct an analysis of the filling. Forensic scientist Mark Nielsen used a scanning electron microscope to magnify the filling so that it was thousands of times larger. The microscope bombards an isolated section of the sample with an electron beam, and different elements will react to the beam differently. So the type of X-ray will reveal the elemental composition of the sample. The results showed that the filling material in the tooth was highly unusual. It contained zirconium and silicon in concentrations that they had never seen before in dental cement. When scientists contacted Katie Poyer's dentist, Dr. Melanie Meyer, she told them something interesting. Her records indicated she had replaced a filling in Katie's tooth number 18 2 weeks before the abduction.
Whoa.
Dr. Meyer said she used a brand new material not yet on the market to fill her tooth. The material was a sample called Rely X-Arc, which had been given to her at a dental conference.
Right. Then you
Dr. Meyer told investigators that
That's
Rely
specific.
X was manufactured by the 3M company, headquartered in Minnesota. When contacted by police, chemists at 3M said that Rely X contained concentrations of two elements, zirconium and silicon. The same materials, in the same concentrations that were found in the tooth in Donald Blom's fire pit.
Jeez, bro.
In a garage on one of Donald Blom's properties was the black pickup truck with the same license plate police were looking for. State records listed Blom's truck as white, a clerical error.
A clerical
Donald
error.
Blom was arrested and charged with Katie Poyer's murder. When confronted with the scanning electron microscope findings, Blom confessed to Katie's murder during a taped conversation with Special Agent Phil Wagner.
Ugh. Yeah. Yep.
Blom admitted to kidnapping and killing Katie Poyer.
Jesus. Fuck.
But 2 weeks later, Donald Blom recanted, claiming the confession was coerced.
Coerced.
Prosecutors know that Blom was in the vicinity of the convenience store that day because his credit card receipts show he purchased liquor nearby around 5 p.m.
Damn.
The sandwich shop employees saw Blom leering at customers in the parking lot around 8 p.m., 3 hours before Katie was abducted. Blom may have seen Katie then and returned at 11:30, entering the store when she was alone. Prosecutors explained the scientific evidence to the jury, especially their smoking gun, the dental filling material in the tooth identified as Katie's, a material which was so limited in distribution it wasn't yet on the market. The jury understood the scanning electron analysis.
That's good.
Donald Blom was convicted of first-degree murder and was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
W. Oh my god. Fucking ad after ad after ad, dude.
The verdict is little solace for the Poyers.
Oh, that's sad. Oh.
As a result of this case, Minnesota lawmakers passed Katie's Law, which includes stiffer penalties for convicted sex offenders and mandates better ways for police to track past offenders. And the Conoco chain that employed Katie Poyer now requires that at least 2 workers are on duty each shift.
That's good. Is that the lawyer? Damn. I'm getting a little fucking tired of dealing with this lava, chat. I can't lie. I think it's done. I think it's done. Finally. Okay, chat. We got one more. We got one more, I think. I got one more in me.
A young woman vanished from her home on an island in rural Canada.
This one's called Perfect Match. P-U-R-R. Might be about cats, perhaps?
Thousands of police, army, and local residents spent months searching for her.
Wait, what happened?
Rural. A young woman vanished from her home on an island in rural Canada. Thousands of police, army, and local residents spent months searching for her. This is the story of how one tiny white hair solved the mystery of her disappearance while adding a new chapter to the history of forensic science.
All right. I just can't fucking win, chat. I just can't fucking win.
Prince Edward Island, Canada's smallest province, a 2,100 square mile vacation destination in the summer, cold and desolate in the winter.
You agree? Cold and desolate, huh?
Father Eloi Arsenault has ministered to the islanders for almost 30 years.
We're not used to big violent things going on because people are very much down to earth and everybody knows everyone because we're a small community. It's not a very large population on the island, you know.
Right. In Canada.
On October 7th, 1994, a woman called police to report an abandoned car in a field near her house. The license plates were missing, and when police looked inside, they saw what looked to be a crime scene.
There were bloodstains, small specks of blood on the windshield, on the inside of the windshield, on the side windows of the vehicle inside.
These dots indicate the location of blood inside the car. Forensic scientists identified the blood as medium impact blood spatter, the type caused when someone is hit with an object like a fist.
Okay.
The serial number of the vehicle identified the owner as a local woman, 32-year-old Shirley Duguay. Shirley was a stay-at-home mother of 5 children, the oldest 15, the youngest 8-year-old twins. Shirley and her children were living in this home, now abandoned in the small town of Richmond. Her father, Melvin, had been watching the children since Shirley disappeared 4 days earlier.
Well, we found it very odd that no one had reported her missing initially. And of course, it raised some suspicion with us.
Shirley Duguay had been known in the past to take off for a couple of days, not tell anyone where she had gone, and then
How
return.
did that... What?
Police suspected it was Shirley's blood in the car.
How did that just line up?
The pillow she sat on while driving was found nearby, soaked in blood.
She was a very small, diminutive person, 4 feet 9 inches tall, less
Holy
than
shit.
100 pounds. So very, very frail looking individual. Other than that, we didn't know too much about her.
To identify the blood, scientists needed a blood sample from Shirley's father, Melvin, for DNA testing. Since Shirley would get half of her DNA from each parent, scientists found that the blood in the car contained 50% of Melvin Duguay's genetic markers, meaning the blood was Shirley's.
Right.
While examining the blood, forensic scientists found something else. Blood that did not come from Shirley Duguay. Was this the blood of another victim, or possibly the blood of a killer? After Shirley Duguay's car was found abandoned and spattered with blood, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police began one of the largest searches in the history of Prince Edward Island. They checked hundreds of square miles and every waterway in the area.
We use psychics. We use hypnosis. Anything that we could put our hands on or could think of, we used it.
Some of the revelations were very unusual.
Psychics have even told us that she was buried near water or pine trees, shallow grave, but where? You know, you just don't know where to start.
Well, you know.
About a half-mile away from Shirley's car, police found a shovel with
I don't know if it's
long
exactly
black hairs
controversial
attached.
to say that most
When
psychics
scientists
aren't real.
compared that hair to hair taken from Shirley Duguay's
I don't believe
hairbrush,
that's exactly
they were
controversial.
microscopically similar. The search for Shirley's body lasted for weeks. Then, investigators came upon a possible clue. 15 miles from Shirley's car, police found
my
a
God.
plastic bag with a pair of sneakers and a blood-stained leather jacket inside. The blood on the leather jacket matched Shirley Duguay's DNA profile. But the jacket was a man's size, much too big to belong to Shirley. When police asked Melvin Duguay who might have wanted to harm his daughter, his response was startling.
I would have killed him. I would have killed that guy.
He was talking about Shirley's estranged husband, Doug Beamish, a demolition worker who had been separated from Shirley for the past 18 months.
I think I would have did a good deed if I had shot him, killed him.
What?
Because she'd be alive today.
Oh, okay.
I'd be in jail, but she'd be alive.
W.
During the couple's on-again, off-again 15-year relationship, police learned that Beamish had physically abused Shirley.
Ah.
Every woman that lives with an abusive husband or boyfriend or whatever and end up murdered react in the same way. People advise them to not go with them or live with them.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they do.
Yep.
Are you having any issues or problems?
During police questioning, Beamish denied any involvement in Shirley's disappearance.
Where were you on October the 3rd?
Then investigators asked him what size shoes he wore.
9.
Okay.
The same size as the sneakers found with the bloody leather jacket.
Of course, bro.
Now police wanted to know if Doug Beamish had worn these shoes. So they turned to a forensic podiatrist, Dr. Keith Bettles. Everyone wears shoes differently, mostly because of the variations in size, shape, and mechanics of their feet.
Yeah.
Each individual has a unique way of walking. This ultimately is transmitted to the sole of the feet, which again is transmitted to the inner sole of the shoe, and again onto the outside of the shoe, as to where they're walking to the wear on that individual's shoe.
With a warrant, police cast Beamish's feet by placing them in styrofoam molds, then poured plaster of Paris inside.
There's plaster of Paris.
Once hardened, the molds can be compared to the wear patterns in a pair of shoes. This computer-generated image shows how these wear patterns are created. The different colors indicate the amount of pressure made by each part of the foot as it touches the inside of the shoe. The feet create marks called pressure points and are unique to each person.
Mr. Beamish's toe was hyperflexed. That means it just turned up a little bit at the end. The nails would be chaffing away and rubbing at the inner lining of the shoe.
And Beamish's feet were pronated, meaning they turned inward. When Dr. Bettles cut open the sneakers, he found wear patterns caused by pronated feet and chafing marks in the top of the shoe like those caused by hyperflexed toes.
After I'd done the examination of the sneakers, I was quite satisfied that these shoes had been worn at the time by Mr. Beamish.
But Doug Beamish denied the sneakers were his. He
Right.
also denied owning the leather jacket found with the shoes. Inside the jacket, investigators discovered even more evidence. 20 brittle white hairs.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Under a microscope, the hairs did not appear to be human.
Oh, they're cat hairs.
Human hairs have thin medullas, the cord that runs through the center of the hair. These hairs had thick medullas, meaning they were animal hairs. But what animal? Constable Roger Savoy thought he had an answer. He remembered something from his interview with Doug Beamish. It was the type of observation we make hundreds of times each day, but usually forget.
Wow.
What's there to tell?
Savoy recalled that he saw a cat in Doug Beamish's home. But it wasn't just any cat. It was a pure white one. A cat Beamish called Snowball. Savoy also recalled that the cat rubbed up against his leg during his visit, leaving a number of white hairs on his trousers. Hairs that looked identical to the ones found in the bloody leather jacket. Investigators now wondered whether there was any way to prove scientifically whether the cat hairs on the leather jacket belonged to Snowball.
I'd be willing to guess. Yes. They belong to Snowball.
33-year-old Shirley Duguay was still missing, but a leather jacket stained with her blood was found 15 miles from her abandoned car. Police believe the leather jacket was the key to her disappearance.
The person involved in Shirley's death was likely wearing that jacket because it was not Shirley's jacket. So we had to put the jacket on somebody. We had to prove that jacket belonged to someone.
Inside the jacket were several brittle white hairs, which were suspected to be from Doug Beamish's cat.
If we could prove that it was this particular cat's hair, then we would be able to say, well, this belonged to Mr. Beamish, the jacket. And the job was to find someone that could do this type of testing.
Savoy made hundreds of telephone calls and found, to his surprise, that forensic testing on cat hair had never been done before anywhere in the world.
I'd do some DNA testing for us.
But he was fortunate enough to come across Dr. Stephen O'Brien, a geneticist at the National Cancer Institute in the United States who had spent decades studying hereditary illness in cats.
The constable said to me on the phone, Dr. O'Brien, I've looked all over the country, in fact all over the world, for an expert in cat DNA technology because I would like very much to know whether or not the hairs that were in the lining of the jacket, which are tied to the scene of the crime because the jacket was covered with the victim's blood, are those hairs from Snowball?
Dr. O'Brien asked Canadian police for a blood sample from Mr. Beamish's cat. But this was more difficult than expected. Snowball wasn't at all cooperative.
It took approximately half an hour from chasing the cat from under the beds to every room in the house until it was almost like the cat knew that we were taking him in.
Roger Savoy told me he went down to the house and read out the cat's rights to the parents.
To the cat? Oh.
And I said to Roger, what did the cat say? And he said, meow.
Right. I like this guy.
There's an old saying with the RCMP, we always get our man, but this case we had to go to say we always
Probably
get our
could
cat.
be a lot like me if I was old. Shoot an abuser.
After
make
finally
jokes about
capturing the
a
cat,
getting
Snowball
its
was taken to a
rights
local
ripped to it.
veterinarian's office for the necessary blood sample.
Who said that? Who said that?
Dr. Jane Bond drew the blood as two Canadian officers stood by to take custody of the sample in order to preserve the chain of evidence. Snowball's blood and cat hairs taken from the leather jacket were delivered in person to Dr. O'Brien and his team. One of the hairs contained a root, which was cut into pieces and put into a buffer solution which dissolved everything except the DNA. It was then amplified or photocopied so scientists had enough for their tests. The DNA profile of the hair found in the leather jacket was then compared to the DNA from Snowball's blood.
We got a very clear match between the genotype of each of the markers in the hair to each of the same markers in Snowball. And the only way that that could have happened is that they came from the same cat.
It's all about Snowball,
But Prince
Jack.
Edward Island is isolated, and there are thousands of cats there. Was it possible, because of inbreeding, isolation, or just plain feline promiscuity, that another cat on the island had the same genetic profile as Snowball? If so, the DNA match would be useless.
You need to know that some other...
Okay, I'm gonna pause. I know I didn't play a lot, and I know I didn't like generate a lot of content from playing Minecraft, but yeah, I think I'm going to quit the game, and then we can go sit in the therapy room or whatever. We don't have to actually talk about anything crazy unless I feel really strongly about something, but
other cat on Prince Edward Island couldn't have contributed that hair. What if 25% of the cats on Prince Edward Island had the same DNA profile?
Wait, what if I did this? What if I did this? Hold on. I kind of want to add a window capture. Yeah, okay. But like, I want it to be like over here and kind of like slightly insignificant.
Or 10%, or even 1 in 100 cats. So that's the next question you have to ask. What is the frequency of that profile?
Blood samples were taken from 20 cats on Prince Edward Island and sent to Dr. O'Brien and his team. The DNA profiles of these 20 cats showed a rich genetic diversity. The chance that the cat hair found on the leather jacket belonged to a cat other than Snowball was estimated to be 1 in 70 million. This was the break Canadian investigators had been hoping for. And then, after 7 months of searching, a fisherman found the last piece of evidence.
7 months? My God.
28 weeks into Shirley Duguay's disappearance, a fisherman along Canada's Armoire River saw a pile of brush on the riverbank that looked out of place.
Or maybe you're telling me to shut
As he
the fuck
moved
up.
the brush away,
Good call either way.
he saw what appeared to be a human body.
It was a very shallow grave, dug just deep enough to cover the body. The person was a very tiny person. We knew Shirley Dugay was less than 5 feet tall, less than 100 pounds. Obviously, we expected it was Shirley Dugay.
I was alone by myself, and it started to snow. It was a freak snowstorm because, and I recall all I had on was a rain jacket, and I felt bad because the body was partly uncovered, so I took my rain jacket, which was all I had to keep warm, and put it on top of the grave to keep the snow off her.
Ironically, Shirley's body was buried in a spot nearly identical to what the police psychic predicted. Near the water, under pine trees.
It was just lucky that they found her when they did, because the police told me that within
Melvin,
2 or 3 weeks
fucking
more,
love Melvin.
And they would have had a hard time to
Dude, me
identify her
too.
because the ground was thawing out.
And they knew that there was very little hope of finding her alive, and when they found her, they were very relieved in the sense that they knew at least that they could have a service for her and pray and get together, and they could sort of bring a closure to it.
At the autopsy, the cause of death was determined to be blunt force trauma. Just as the blood spatter in her car suggested, Shirley's nose was broken and her jaw broken in 3 places. One of her front teeth was found embedded in her lung. Doug Beamish was arrested and charged with murder. Scientists discovered that it was his blood mixed with Shirley's inside her abandoned car.
Jesus.
But what was his motive? Police discovered Beamish had written Shirley a letter threatening to kill her before he'd allow her to get custody of their children.
The whole letter was written in blood. It was just 1 page, mind you, but it was written in blood.
Although Beamish denied owning the leather jacket stained with Shirley's blood, police found this photograph taken the day before Shirley's disappearance. In it, he is wearing a jacket identical to the one found at the crime scene.
Wow.
Well, actually, he has no defense at all, except to say I didn't do it. But I think if you interviewed all the prisoners in the prisons in Canada, they'd all say I didn't do it. That's pretty well. They've always got someone else to blame on. You know, criminals do that. They always blame someone else for the
you're
problem.
loving Melvin, aren't you, too?
Yeah,
Love him,
they were
too.
certainly.
Seriously.
You never see a criminal go in court and say, I did it, Judge.
You do sometimes.
After going to great lengths to cover up the crime,
Understandable, though.
Beamish never realized that petting his cat before the murder would be his downfall.
1 in 3 criminals have cats, and maybe 1 in 4 have a dog. So when you go to the scene of the crime, and if there's a trace of DNA there, it's like leaving your name, your rank, and social security number, which can be used. And failing to have the individuals, if they leave their pets' parts there, that can implicate them too. This is what happened with Mr. Beamish. His pet cat implicated him.
Doug Beamish was tried and convicted of Shirley Duguay's murder and sentenced to 18 years in prison. The case is among the most celebrated in forensic history because it is the first time that animal DNA was used to convict a murderer.
That's sick.
Since then, we've received calls from, after the investigation, from all over the world.
Dude,
literally,
for real.
I received calls from Japan asking us how this worked. How did the animal DNA work?
I mean, I was actually surprised once the Snowball case became well known among the forensic community. I would say about once every 2 weeks, I would receive a phone call from a police department that was investigating a crime where a animal hair had been left behind, and they were asking us to help them.
T.S. Eliot penned these lines in his old Possum's Book of Practical Cats.
Possums.
You now have learned enough to see that cats are much like you and me. We've learned that applies to their DNA too. And Doug Beamish now wishes that this wasn't true.
Damn. Okay. W videos, chat. W videos. Window capture's going away. Okay. Well, let's go a little dark mode a bit. I'm actually much happier with this one rather than this one. This one probably feels like a okay, you have a lot to say. Okay. All right. All right. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I need to talk about that's like negative or anything like that. I don't think so. At least not tonight. Or don't want to, like, yeah. Some other time. Probably. Maybe not this time. But I had a very short fuse at the beginning of this stream, and I don't know why. It drove me crazy, but I don't know why it was affecting me that much. I don't know. I've been there before. I know what it is, but I just, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop being vague, and I'm just gonna end the stream and probably go to bed. So, okay. Yeah, so anyway, sorry. Yeah, anyway, good night. Talk to y'all, or good day, good morning, if this is in the morning for you. Good morning, Sammy. Have fun at the gym, or have fun at work, whatever. Yeah. Missed you at the end here, you know. But anyway, talk to you later. All right? Cool. Sounds good. Bye. Bye to you guys too in the recording. Yeah. You guys are just as important. Trust. If I didn't keep logs of all this shit, it would be lost. That would kind of suck, low key. So, anyway, bye.